Today I am flying amid the 2020 COVID-19 pandemic, specifically in July as cases are again exploding all across the United States because we totally botched flattening the curve and reopening. I'm starting off in Albuquerque, New Mexico. We'll have a layover at Dallas-Fort Worth, and then I'll proceed to Indianapolis. I'm flying out of the Albuquerque International Sunport, which is a new airport for me. There aren't that many people here, which is very good for safety. This is really cool, the 1914 Ingram Foster biplane. It is believed to be the best example of an original Curtiss design pusher and was flown here in New Mexico back in the day. Also in the main terminal, they have this 1967 Chevrolet Impala SS, nicknamed the Liquid Sunshine, and here's another beautiful auto with a New Mexico theme to it. The Puebla-style terminal was built in 1939 and was designed by Ernest Blumenthal. Here are some infamous lowrider motorcycles. New Mexico is the lowrider capital of the world. And this is the backseat of a converted Bel Air lowrider. While some shops and restaurants are open at the Sunport, others are not. This amazing sculpture is called Dream of Flight by Lincoln Fox. They have a small observation area over the runway. Again, not too many flights going in and out of here at the moment. But there's a great view of the Sandias. I will say there's not much effort on the part of anyone during the security or boarding process to socially distance. Yes, flying and airports are naturally crowded, but I do think everyone, including myself, could do a little more to distance. Luckily I have the row to myself, and the different parties are able to be a bit spread out. In the airport and on the flight, everyone is wearing a mask. I mean, you have to or you'll get banned. I am disinfecting the seat and everything around me. And now it's time to depart New Mexico for Texas. The Kirtland Air Force Base is adjacent to the Sunport, so there's some Air Force aircraft. Alright, we've made it to Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport, which is much more sizable than the Albuquerque Sunport. They do have a monorail system here. People are crowding together to get out as quickly as possible. Luckily, I only have a 1-hour layover here, but I do need to get to another terminal. Also, this place is absolute madness. This is the busiest I've ever seen this airport, and I've been here many times. As Texas is a major hotspot for coronavirus, the lack of social distancing and the sheer amount of people is very unnerving. But at least we get a monorail ride, though I do wish this were a Disney monorail instead. So despite some precautions, business seems very much as per usual at DFW. While I'm here, I do want to mention many years ago, I passed by President George W. Bush at this airport. While sitting by the gate, people are distancing, although everyone tends to do that anyways, but that's still good. And now we're boarding the flight to Indianapolis, Indiana. Again, wiping off everything. On this flight, American Airlines is making basically zero effort to socially distance. The airplane is almost completely packed, and I have a stranger directly next to me for the next 2.5 hours. Although I didn't get this recorded, they do mention that if you want a new seat for more distance, you can ask. 12 completely empty emergency row seats were directly behind me, and when I asked to be moved there, they refused. So when they say that, it's a blatant lie.
All customers to wear face coverings for the duration of the flight. Wearing a face covering helps protect you and those around you. While it is acceptable to remove face coverings when eating or drinking, you must wear your face covering at all other times during our flight. If you are unwilling to follow this requirement, you may not be allowed to fly with us in the future. In the event oxygen mask is dropped from an overhead compartment, remove any face covering prior to placing the mask over your nose and mouth. For your safety, we've made some temporary changes.
Anyways, although I get to breathe the COVID air for the next few hours, it's off to Indy. landed at Indianapolis International Airport, and dear God, it is so miserably humid here. As it's very late, there's not many people here at the airport, but the airport and people here seem to be doing a pretty good job of distancing and taking other precautions. This is the 1929 Packard of famed pilot Colonel Roscoe Turner, who served as an early Air Force pilot, worked for Howard Hughes for a bit, and was a stunt pilot for many early Hollywood films like Hell's Angels. Here's the main atrium of IND. These weird terminal signs are new. They do have plenty of signs on social distancing at this airport. So, that was my experience flying during the horrible international pandemic. It's definitely been the most uncomfortable flying experience I've ever had, and I certainly hope that I didn't contract anything. Anyways, thanks for watching.